Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and we have some, not exactly breaking, but we have news coming out on Dragon Ball Xenoverse DLC Pack 3. This news was dropped yesterday on Shonen Games website, at least that's where I'm getting it. If you guys want a link to the article, it will be in the description down below. We got a couple screenshots, got a new issue of V-Jump magazine that has been translated to English thanks to the guys over at Shonen Games. But anyways, no, let's get right into it. What are we getting from this pack? The latest issue of V-Jump magazine has revealed more information for Dragon Ball Xenoverse's upcoming Resurrection of F, Fukatsuno F, whatever you want to call it, pack, the new movie pack, essentially. Which we didn't know that's what DLC pack was going to be. We didn't know that's what DLC pack 3 was going to be. Rhymestyle and I were at the Bandai Namco event a couple months back before Xenoverse dropped, and they told us that DLC packs 1 and 2 were going to add more story mode and more in-depth thing. They said DLC pack 3 wasn't going to be as grand as DLC packs 1 and 2. Essentially, what we thought for the longest time is that DLC pack 3 was just going to be everything that Japan got for free. Things like Jaco the Galactic Patrolman as a playable character and a couple costumes and things like that. So we thought that that was kind of lame, but it gave it a point to buying the Season Pass. But it's looking like that's not going to be the case. While I don't see any indication, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see any indication of any more story mode. We are getting more parallel quest missions. There appears to be 13 new skills and 7 new Z-Souls on top of, well, hold on, let's just dive into this. There's a lot of stuff, on top of a lot of stuff, mainly new characters and new masters and things like that. Let's go. All right, so we get Frieza's golden form. So the new Frieza form, if you haven't seen that, I have videos on it. Check it out. We have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta as playable characters. And I'll talk about that in a minute, because I haven't actually talked about that on my channel yet. And on top of that, you get to use Gohan's new tracksuit. He kind of looks like a fuckboy in that tracksuit, so that's not a big deal to me. Specifically Tagoma's Scouter, I believe that's one of Frieza's new henchmen. This pack will also have Jaco the Galactic Patrolman and Old Kai as mentors. I'm sure R9 will be happy about Old Kai being mentors. But yeah, the Old Kai, that's the most random thing I've ever heard in my life, is Old Kai being a mentor. Not regular Supreme Kai, not Whis, not something actually relevant. Old Kai, I'm not mad about it, it's just really weird that Old Kai is the mentor for that. So yeah, and that's essentially it. This article continues to talk about how Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku will be joining the Japanese arcade exclusive Dragon Ball Z Zenkai Battle Royale, but as I don't play that, it's not a big deal to me. But no, and I should have, if I haven't already, been showing the V-Jump magazine clip with the English. Again, thanks to guys at Shonen Games. The link to the article is down below. If you guys want to check out their website, that's where I get most of my news from on these kind of things. But no, let's talk for a minute about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta. I think that's actually the name. I think that's actually what they're going to call it. I hope they find a better name for it. But there are a lot of people out here who don't understand what it is. And the reason I haven't talked about it on my channel yet is because I wasn't able to go see the movie, and that kind of bummed me out. So I didn't want to hear anything about the movie till I got to see it for myself. So I've been ignoring that, and that's where that news has been. But I've had enough spoiled for me at this point. I still don't want the movie spoiled for me by any means, but I've had enough spoiled for me at this point, and it's been around the internet. I'm going to say it. It might be minor spoilers. Well, actually, I've already said it now. It's in DLC Pack 3. Vegeta goes Super Saiyan God in the new movie, from what I understand, and then both Goku and Vegeta master a new form known as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And a lot of people I've been seeing a lot of comments around, oh, this is the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life. What is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? What does that even mean? And it's not like he's going like Super Saiyan God 2. That's what a lot of people who don't like it get thrown off in. The idea behind the form is that he's been able to master being Super Saiyan while also being in the Super Saiyan God form, which is strange, and I'm going to find out when I see the movie, but I don't understand it entirely right now, in that Goku could only hold God form for a certain amount of time. And I didn't think, to me, that was like, God form is supposed to run out after a short amount of time, right? That's just how God form works. But apparently, with the way the new movie, with what I understand, maybe that's not the case. Maybe it is actually a form that you can master. And then after mastering God form, he found out how to go Super Saiyan while in God form. And if you guys remember in the movie, he did go Super Saiyan after going Super Saiyan God in Battle of Gods. But he did it after his God form ran out, so we never got to see it. But that's what the new blue hair form is, and it's really cool. It seems like they almost took a page right out of fan art in the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, in that we saw, right after Battle of Gods came out, we saw a lot of fan art of Vegeta with blue hair as a Super Saiyan God. If Vegeta went Super Saiyan God, he would be blue, just to kind of counteract that, and that was always a really cool thing to see. And it seems like they just straight up took the fan art. They're like, yeah, let's use it for this new form. But yeah, so apparently from the way, and again, I don't want it spoiled for me, this is just me taking rough guesses, they find out how to permanently maintain Super Saiyan God, or at least transform into it at will. Maybe they don't have to hold hands with 5 people again to do that. And then they've also mastered how to go Super Saiyan in that form, or how to maintain Super Saiyan in that form. And this is funny because this actually contradicts an interview that Akira Toriyama did right after Battle of Gods came out. There was an interview done. I have a video on this from a while back. It's one of my most popular videos. If you just go to my channel and then you check, it's called Super Saiyans 4 and 5 No More Transformations or something like that. It's got a picture of Goku and Vegeta looking at each other as the thumbnail. But if you go check that video out, there's an interview that was done with Akira Toriyama himself, where he said he was done with transformations. He said he was completely done with transformations. As far as the Saiyans go, he said after Battle of Gods, Goku learned that mastering that with what God form gave him after that, he learned that he would be a lot better off just mastering base form and his Super Saiyan form. And maybe it wasn't translated as well as I thought, but from the way that the interview was conducted, from the angle they were getting at, it was like, okay, God's the last one. Goku doesn't need any transformations outside of... Oh, my internet or my air conditioner came on. Hold on. Anyway, God doesn't, after he mastered God, he doesn't need anything outside of his, he said, how did he put this? Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Super Saiyan 2 and 3, he has officially determined a waste of energy. It costs too much energy for him to even transform into Super Saiyan 2 and 3. It drains his energy, too fast. He just wanted to focus on his base form in Super Saiyan 1, and those were the only 2 Goku wanted to worry about. So with this new angle in the movie, not only did he remaster God, which we thought maybe he was just going to keep, I don't know what they were going to do with that. Obviously, we know now. But not only did he remaster God, he has learned how to do Super Saiyan in God form. So judging by that past interview, if Toriyama had this in mind the whole time, which I can't say for certain that he did, maybe this means that, I mean, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2 would be ridiculous. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3 would look cool as hell, but it would be ridiculous, don't get me wrong. So it's like, where do they go from here? It's just all these questions are being brought up, and I haven't even seen the movie yet. But yeah, I've rambled on about that too long. I just wanted to address Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan as a whole on this channel. Unless you guys know, I haven't seen the movie yet. When I see the movie, I'll be more talkative about this kind of thing, but as of now, I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as I can. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of news. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling. Let me know what your thoughts on, again, please without spoiling anything, let me know what your thoughts are on the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan transformation for both Goku and Vegeta. That's going to wrap it up for me. Subscribe for more Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Z news as it comes out, because I am still that news guy, in case you forgot. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this sort of thing. As always, I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.